Hello guys, I'm Flippy and today I'm bringing you in a very important video telling you guys about the mcpvp Hunger Games updates. A lot of things are being done in this update and I am going off of all of this off the post by wiki, and he is an administrator. For those of you who don't know, basically anything he says is fact. It's not going to be a rumor. So anything is like subject to change. It's not certain exactly if this is all going to be true, but most of it will be. So let's get started on what the kit changes are. Arrays regenerate over time. I'm not really sure what that means. I just burped. But yeah, I'm not really sure what they mean by that. The assassin kit will allow you to crouch and charge up energy. When you release it, you will burst out and be able to deal extra damage on top of your attack. Only two things: your energy drains quickly, so you need to be close by or have the element of surprise. If you take damage before you can use your power, it will be completely drained. You can also use /track and then the player's name to point your compass at them. So that would be pretty cool. If you lost your friend and you want to go straight to them, you could just type in their name and that would be pretty easy. That's a pretty cool idea of the kit. But that would be bad for people who do like Hunger Games videos and stream snipers. So like, for example, Bad Boy Halo's in my game and I want to kill him. I could just type in /track Bad Boy Halo and I could go straight to him and kill him. Not that I would, but that's the downside of the kit. But overall, I think that's pretty good. I am wondering how much damage will be dealt once it like pops out and releases the energy, so I'm kind of curious about that. Now Barbarian, this is probably everyone's favorite update, like as far as kits goes. It's really cool. I definitely like it, but I'm not sure how many kills it will take for this, but let me explain what it does. The Barbarian kit now starts you off with a wooden sword. This sword, however, will progress with you by killing players and gaining experience and become more powerful, eventually turning into a diamond sword. So I'm not sure if you need to get like 20 kills to get the diamond sword, or you need to mine 100 like coal and get level 10. I'm not really sure what the details are as far as that goes to get to that diamond sword, because of course you could just get an iron sword pretty easily. So that's a pretty cool update. I'm not really sure how likely it will be to get that diamond though. So Beastmaster, 100% tame rate at any time. So if you don't know what that does, you start out with a dog egg, I believe, and 3 bones. So if you normally there's like a 1 in 5 chance of taming. No, is it 1 in 3? I'm not sure. A 1 in 3 chance of taming a dog if you right-click them with a bone. But now every time you right-click a dog with the bone, you will get them as your doggy. So Berserker, this is definitely a debuff that a lot of people are going to love. Berserker, Strength 2 and Nausea 2 for 2 seconds from killing players. Strength 1 and Nausea 1 for 5 seconds from killing hostile mobs. Speed 1 and Weakness 1 from killing passive mobs. So that's pretty good. At least you don't have too much strength. Like, I'm not sure exactly what the details are, but it was about maybe 20 seconds of Strength 2 after killing a mob, any kind of mob, which was just like so annoying, because basically they're gonna kill you. And I personally didn't like Berserker because it made me all nauseous with the Nausea 2, so I'm definitely still not going to be using that kit. Burrower, slime balls regenerate over time. Burrower, if you right click with the slime ball, you go straight down maybe about 30 blocks or 50 blocks, and you spawn in this little cabin or box made completely out of bricks. That's pretty cool. Chameleon, the Chameleon kit now starts out with 1 wheat. If you right click it on mobs, they will drop an egg. As long as you are holding this egg, you will look like the mob it came from. Unless someone hits you, then you will appear as a player for a few seconds. That's pretty cool. That's definitely not OP. There was definitely a problem with Chameleon recently about if you didn't hit the animal within the chunk as another player. Like, for example, if I was 200 blocks away from my friend and I hit a sheep, then if I ran over to him, I would just look as a person. So this is definitely a good update for that. Cookie Monster, the once extremely OP kit, but now it's terrible. Increased drop rate on cookies. Cookies heal more. I'm pretty sure if you just destroy grass and there's a chance of getting cookies, I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Dwarf, cap knockback, especially upwards knockback. You also need to block the charge. This I really don't like, but I guess it's kind of needed. So this is definitely bad, especially if you're like teaming with a stomper. Me and M1520, we have M1520 and I, for all you grammar people, we have been working on a stomper montage where I've been dwarfing him up in the air and he's been getting kills and doing epic things and killing the people. But unfortunately, we won't be able to do that anymore, or else I won't be able to launch him up as high. I'm not really sure how high the knockback into the sky is. It probably will be within 23 blocks, because that's the distance it takes to fall and die. Because a lot of people have been camping at 499 and 499 amp strategy and just sticking down as dwarf, and then when the last guy comes with diamond armor, they're just dwarfed up and killed. So that's probably how this was inspired. But I like dwarf. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't really like that too much. Explorer, the Explorer kit now gives you a map that will show you the whole map and will update itself always. Feasts and mini feasts are also visible on this map. I'll explain what mini feasts are in a little while, so hang tight. Jackhammer animation is now way faster. Use up to 5 times before cooldown kicks in. So that's pretty good, I guess. I have never used Jackhammer, and I'm not sure if I really want to, but I probably will eventually. Jumper, I really like this one. A 5x5 platform will appear where you landed, disappearing after 4 seconds, allowing you to jump to safety. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to use that a lot. Hermit will start you at points of interest, so swamps, jungles, deserts, places for soups basically. Else it will spawn you at 300 blocks randomly out. Now for Poseidon. So Poseidon, you have speed 2 and strength 1 in water. The effects stay for 2 seconds after leaving the water. I actually don't really mind that update. That's actually pretty good. Even though I love using Poseidon and just destroying everyone just sitting in the water, I think that's a pretty fair update. So Scout regenerates potions. You probably get potions after a certain amount of time. Like if you throw both your regeneration potions right at start, you'll probably get them back after like 5-10 minutes. Spider-Man, speed 2 and cobwebs, and webs are 2 times 2 in size now. I don't know if I really agree with the speed 2 and cobwebs, because the entire point of cobwebs is to get people stuck and so they can't run out. But I guess we'll have to deal with that. But oh, I just burped. But the webs that are 2x2 in size now, I definitely agree with that. It was too small and too hard to get people in the cobwebs. That's definitely a plus. The Vampire Kit makes you heal from insta-damage potions and gets damaged by insta-health potions. If you kill someone without taking any damage, you will get a minor potion of insta-damage, dealing a heart of damage to other players, but healing you for 2 hearts. That minor potion is kind of a waste. It's kind of just a waste of a hotbar, like space in your hotbar. Because personally, I'd rather have a soup in my hotbar rather than that, because it's really not going to help me much at all. So I don't know. That's kind of a waste, but it's still okay. Thor above height 80, it will give you knockback. Otherwise, it will give you no knockback. Also, an increase in cooldown. They're not really too specific on these. Like, I'm not really sure. Like for Vampire, normally if you kill a person, you get back to full hearts, which that was a pretty good kit for killing teams. Like that's a pretty great kit. So I'm not sure if that's still going to be like that, or I really don't know anymore. So above 80 blocks, it will give you knockback. Otherwise, it will give you no knockback. Also, an increase in cooldown for Thor. So I don't even know if you can still like lightning people and make the fire on Netherrack. But if not, then Thor is completely patched. Thor is no more, and a lot of people are going to be happy about that. And even though I know it's OP, I still kind of liked it in a way, because it was always good for taking out towers, and you had to make a Thor roof. That was always fun. But yeah, I guess that's a fair update. So Urgle, strength 1 and 3 potions. I was planning on making an Urgle montage, but it looks like that's gonna be a lot harder now with strength 1. But maybe we'll see what I can do. So now on to the mini feast. This is definitely a huge new feature. So let's get started. Currently, the feast is the most important part of the game. That's where all the action happens. That's where the best stuff is. If you win the feast, you'll probably win the game. You wanted, oh, that's like tax quote. If you win the feast, no, win the feast to win. Wait, how does that go again? How does that go again? Win the feast and win the game. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure. But We wanted to increase the odds for players who couldn't make it to the main feast, so we reintroduced the mini feasts. These are much smaller and have only 4 chests. Inside is some useful items which will help you but aren't too overpowered. This includes a few diamonds, some potions, Santa presents in case you lost your kit item or need a few more, and other little goodies. The mini feast won't be that easy to find. The location broadcasted is very broad. For example, in chat a message may appear. A mini feast is spawned somewhere within 300 and 400. It's up to you to find the mini feast, but it would always be above ground. I really don't know how to feel about it because there's some bonuses about it. Like, for example, if someone doesn't want to mine or they end up making it like 20 minutes in and they don't have any armor, you can't really go to feast because you're just gonna get destroyed. So I guess it kind of makes more action, and it prevents people from camping and digging down and mining all game. So I kind of like that. So now the bonus feast. We're also adding a new bonus feast. This feast is private. Its coordinates aren't broadcasted in the chat, but if you find it, it could really turn the game on its head and potentially win. See, I really don't like the bonus feast because then I know I don't want to be searching around, or I don't want other people searching around just for that one feast. Like, I don't want to have to run around that mountain just to see if there's the feast right there, the bonus feast, or get on top of this huge mountain just to look for it, because I obviously don't want other people to get it, and that's just, I really don't like that idea. I definitely think it should be broadcasted in the chat like the mini feast. So now it's the mcpvp staff, they're not really sure if they are going to do this. I really do not think they should, but at 50 minutes into the game, all remaining players will be teleported into the middle of the map to fight to the death, and the game will forcefully end at 60 minutes, deciding a winner based on stats, parenthesis, most kills, parenthesis, end parenthesis, period. So they're not really sure if they're going to do that. I really don't think they are, because that will ruin so many strategies, because even though tower camping is really gay to a lot of people, it is a lot of fun, and there's definitely a lot of strategies to it. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Tell me what you think about these updates, and if you want to see more videos like this explaining new things that are happening in Hunger Games and my opinion of them and other things like that, then leave a comment and like below. So again, tell me what you think about all these updates, and thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Walruses.